Well, we had a beautiful model, which was posing for us. Her name is Risa. This is actually its name, Risa Pieces. And the day energy was actually incredible too, because light was coming through the window and making intrigue, like patterns on her face, dark and light, and was so inspiring and moving, for all of us to just go and do something with that. And this is when actually came to not just do one piece, to actually do sections, like 9 of us to just work on the pieces. So she can continue to say something.
Okay, so from my experience was I ended up with one of the last pieces, which was the hair. And I know initially for me it was just like, well, hair. But actually the challenge of creating the highlights and the lowlights and the mid-tone values became almost an adventure. I don't think I really looked at hair. And so I looked at hair and experienced just how rich that one section could be. Yeah.
And for me, I orchestrated the piece. I took the photo the day that Risa posed, and the light was coming through the window, and so we had the gorgeous darks and the gorgeous lights, as Jadranka mentioned, and Risa, youth, just beautiful youth with that sparkling skin. And we divided it into 9 pieces, different colors of paper, and everybody was free to choose their own way of expressing what they saw on their piece. And so all the different expressions pulling together to form a whole.
The thing that was new for me in this piece is I tend to, when I do marks, especially with charcoal, I tend to go really fast and not look very much. And this piece, because of the responsibility of the group, I felt like, okay, this is for other people, Bonnie. You're going to have to clean up your act a bit here. So I really looked. I really looked. And like these pieces here, I probably in other pieces never would have placed those there. And then I remember going into the Pearl and looking, and finally it turned 3D, which is a new artist. That was kind of new for me. So the lesson with this was going slowly and starting. I mean, this took me forever, which is very unusual for me. And then another thing is I thought when we put it down on the floor, it was the gestalt of the whole was greater than the sum of its parts, that it was a wonder of all of it together. So the community, there was a piece there, it's the invisible piece.